fascinating behaviour, and yet it's really underappreciated, as are most of our fish in British waters. Now, there's one man who wants to change all that. It is Jack Perks, who's a huge champion of fish. Great to have you with us, Jack. What got you into fish? What sort of set your passion off?
Well, I suppose it's almost cliche to say, but from a young age, I was just fascinated with sticklebacks and frogs and things. And rather than the jam jar, it's the ice cream tub for me. Putting them in there and just watching them, that kind of fueled my passion for them.
And you've had that throughout your life. And you're a man that likes a challenge. I mean, last year you set yourself the challenge of filming all the freshwater fish in British waters, which is how many?
So 54.
And how have you got on with that?
I've got about 10 to go, so I'm ticking them off slowly, getting there.
And this year, you've decided to set up the first ever UK national fish vote. Now, what gave you that idea?
Well, partly inspired by you guys, because obviously Spineless Side proved that people, given the chance, will be obsessed with fish. So that made me think, well, we've got lots of other fish with all these amazing behaviours. Let's try and push them out to the public and show off what we have.
Now, the vote closed today at midday. There were a top 10. Interesting enough that your favourite wasn't in that top 10. Just have a look at this. This is Jack. This is what he spent his time doing. Getting all kitted up, putting his wetsuit on, and getting into the water to look at fish. And then this. Talk us through this. What is this?
So these are grayling. They're kind of members of the salmon family. They're just beautiful. I mean, they're known as the lady of the stream. You've just seen those lamprey spawning. They've got nothing on these guys. The male wraps his fin over her, a bit like a cloak, and they begin to spawn. And it's just the expressions you see on their face. I mean, I'll let people make their own minds up, but it's just amazing.
Well, that's quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they say fish don't have feelings, but I mean, that one was certainly experiencing pleasure, I would say.
Very passionate,
Yes,
I would
it was very, very
Yeah.
passionate. Anyway, you're up here to announce the winner, which is very exciting, out of the 10 fish that you all voted for online. How many people voted?
So nearly 7,000 people voted.
So let's see the results. You've got, I love it, you've got a pie chart.
Yeah.
Some of these are quite surprising. I mean, look, cod 3%.
Yeah.
This one surprises me. Basking shark just 9. Perch 10. But you go through the top 3.
So the top 3, in number 3 is the tench, 13%. Nice still water fish. You get them here at Minsmere. Number 2, sadly, Spineless Side didn't quite make it, and the stickleback got to number 2.
I think we need a drum roll before we actually announce the winner of the National Fish Vote. Drum roll, here we go. The winner is...
The brown trout.
Brown trout.
Yeah.
21%. Now, why do you think the brown trout won?
Well, they're popular with fly anglers, and they're pretty much all over the UK, from Shetland all the way down to Cornwall. You find brown trout, so everyone's got some sort of connection to them.
Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at what they look like. Are they quite easy to see?
Yeah, I mean, they'll come out and they'll wait for flies to hit the water, particularly at this time of year when you've got the big mayfly gluts. They'll be rising to the surface and grabbing them. And they're basically one of the most genetically diverse vertebrates that we have in the UK. So you've got tiny trout in Scotland, you've got the sea trout, you've got the ferox trout, which are cannibalistic brown trout, and they're all the same species. They could all interbreed and have fertile offspring.
What are they doing at this time of the year?
So they'll be rooting around on the bottom looking for mayfly grubs and things like that. And obviously as they hatch, they'll be taking those. And sea trout, which are, again, they're still the brown trout, they'll be entering our rivers, getting ready to spawn in the autumn.
Well, that's fantastic. We've got a national fish, and let's hope it makes people appreciate our fish a little bit more. Were you surprised that the stickleback didn't win?
Well, I thought obviously with Springwatch pushing it, the stickleback may potentially get it, but it got second place, so you can't complain at that.
Actually, if you're a stickleback fan, don't forget that you can watch our live stickleback camera, the Sons of Si, it's called. Thanks so much, Jack, for coming in. It's a great thing you've done, and we've now got a national fish, the brown trout. Now, the 1st of July marks the 100th anniversary of the Battle of the Somme. So Frank Gardner, who's a BBC security correspondent and a keen birder,